Oh, hello. Check. 1, 2, 3. Microphone check. Come in. Good. I think we're looking pretty good, pretty solid. Let's see here. Let's see. Hello, everybody. Hello. And welcome back. Welcome back. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, everybody. Smack in the middle of the weekend. Hope you're all having wonderful, relaxing weekends right now. I am, of course, Fanable. Welcome to my stream. Welcome to my channel as we are here to continue more RoboCop Rogue City. Jumping into part 3. And I've got a distinct feeling that this game's going to take me a while to play. Because we're not getting through the main game stories very, very quickly. Again, not a bad thing. I'd rather have a longer game, but we always, every time we start like a new game, we always check like how long to beat, and we check the average play times. There's no way I'm hitting the average, or even like I think I'm gonna go beyond like the average completionist playthrough times, if I'm lucky. If I'm lucky, it won't be too beyond that. But like I said, as long as I'm enjoying the game, it's not a bad thing. Because last time we played, we did complete more main missions that we did in the first stream, but not too much. I think we did like 4 in the first stream, and we did 5 in the second stream among the main missions, while also completing the side missions, side quests along the way. And let's see. As far as what we did, we never ended up catching back up with Wendell, the new guy, the guy that's taking over like the distribution and everything after the events of the second movie, RoboCop 2. Speaking of which, I need to get into that. I did actually go back and I watched the first 2 movies. Watched RoboCop 2. I had not seen RoboCop 2 in a very, very long time. It's definitely goofier than the first movie. It's also a little jarring, him having the blue tint. I know we mentioned that in the first stream, that it seemed odd that we were going from, if this is taking place in between RoboCop 2 and 3, it would have made sense to me that he would have had his blue armor from the second movie, but honestly, after rewatching it, it kind of works out, because going into the third movie, he has a more silvery color again. So you could say that after the events of RoboCop 2, and he took all that damage and they had to replace his parts again, it's perfectly fine that you could say that the replaced parts went back to a more silvery color. Now, I will say that after watching the first and the second, though, the game's silvery color almost seems too silver, if I had to comment on that. There is kind of a bluish, greenish, oily sheen to the armor in the first RoboCop. Not like too overboard, but you can definitely see it in certain lightings. The game has a very, very chrome, plain silvery look to it, which I actually like. I don't mind it. It's fine. I like it. But I had contemplated, like, you know, why didn't they... It would have made sense to me going from the second movie into this, that he would have had his blue armor, and then you could have had, like, the silver as, like, a bonus skin that you could apply. But, honestly, nah, it works. It works fine for me from a story point of view. At some point, he would have had to have gotten the silver armor back between RoboCop 2 and 3. So why not have it be this game where he got a more silvery armor before going into the story of RoboCop 3. But yeah, it was worth going back and watching the second movie, because I hadn't seen it in ages. I've seen RoboCop 1 many, many times. RoboCop 2, not so much. The Kane robot is a little silly. The idea, because the Kane robot design is so crazy and over the top, it feels more like a prototype, like it's not complete yet. And the idea of like OCP bringing this out to show it to people and call it RoboCop 2, and like RoboCop is such a nice design. It's so sleek, his armor and look and appearance. And then the Kane robot, RoboCop 2 just looks so disorderly, crazy, junky, like just thrown together. But that's okay. That's okay. He's met his demise at the end. That's a crazy story. I forgot how crazy RoboCop 2 was. But yeah, it was still worth definitely going back and rewatching it. It makes, because there's a lot of things that have happened in this game that I had forgotten was in RoboCop 2, like the insane sunscreen, because we had that side mission with the blue and green sunscreen going on the body. They were shooting a commercial. Like, I forgot that that was in RoboCop 2. So yeah, when that popped up in RoboCop 2, I was like, oh, oh yeah, of course. Subject, Cleo MP, Moy, welcome back, welcome back. Oh yeah, and even though, like, I would say RoboCop 2 is goofier, and RoboCop 1 still beats it in terms of its, like, crazy, horrific scenes, like Murphy's death is a crazy, crazy scene. There's still some pretty messed up parts in RoboCop 2 as well. When they're dismantling him, that's a pretty horrifying experience. And then when the bad guys, when Kane takes down the corrupt cop because he, like, gave away their location, that's a messed up part too. It doesn't go, like, overly graphic. You don't see much of it, but it's still like a super creepy scene. But yeah, a magnet was part of RoboCop's demise. Temporary demise. You would think if the bad guys were smart and you had him laid out and dismantled the way they did, that they would just kill him, you know? Kill him and then drop off his parts. It's a little weird that they left him still kind of alive, which was their ultimate undoing, wasn't it? Alright, so enough about RoboCop 2. Enough about RoboCop 2. Yeah, the last stream, we ended up going to the Vultures hideout location. I don't think Spike, the leader of the Vultures, I don't think we ended up arresting him. We ended up getting thwarted by a malfunctioning Ed 209. We ended up having a boss fight with an Ed 209, and as a result, I think Spike got away. Or did they end up recapturing him? I actually don't remember now. We'll find out. We visited Lewis in the hospital, where we found out some new details, and then we ended up having a really, really cool mission where we ended up thwarting a bank heist. And that's where we stopped. That was a really fun mission. I liked it a lot. And then at that point, you actually had... they had like a mini game that we've done a couple times now during the missions where you have to actually, like, take down the bad guys and outdo the Ed 209s and the police, and they had that in the bank. At first, it was just the SWAT team that you were trying to outpace, and then there was 3 Ed 209s that came on the scene, and you had to outpace them too. It was good. It was a really good mission, but that's where we left off. So I guess we're gonna get back in, and presumably, yeah, if Spike got away, we need to go after Spike still, right? So that's about that, yeah. Not much else to say. We're gonna jump right back in. Here, 1 second. Let me see something. Which, of course, it's from the same creator of Terminator. Every time I Alt-Tab, the audio just dies out. Hold on. Okay. All right. No, we're good. We're good. We're ready to go. Again, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Happy Saturday. Don't forget to hit that like button if you have not yet already. I do very much appreciate it. Subscribe, share, all the good things. Let's get started. Let's go. Got my controller. Okay, so we're returning to the station. Bank heist done. I did really like the bank heist mission. Might be my favorite so far. Okay, yeah, duh. New objective added, Spike's trail. So yeah, we gotta find Spike still. Let's see here. I feel like there was something I was wanting to do in my settings. Oh yeah, this is something I have to do in my settings. This game has a really weird thing where Okay, never mind the fact that this is not correct at all. It claims that it's running at 2K. There's something strange with this. Here, let me correct it. Where I end up having... I realized that the game wasn't even running at 2K. If that makes sense. Because I want to be playing it... Here, let me see. Because I don't want it to all tab. So I need to play it in windowed full screen mode. See, I don't like what it's doing right now. It's... Okay, yeah, we can't do this. You guys can't even see what I'm showing you right now because it keeps dropping in and out. I basically have to set it to 4K, apply it on full screen. Okay. And then I have to switch it to... All right, hold on. It's going to lose the screen again here in a second. I have to switch it then to windowed full screen. And now it should be running at... I think it should be running at 1440p, for real. But for whatever reason, like if I start the game fresh, it runs it at a slightly lower resolution than 1440p, and I didn't notice it until after the last stream. So I have to do this every time I start the game. I got to switch it to full screen 4K, then apply windowed full screen, and then it'll play at 1440. It's very, very odd. Oh yeah, MP does. I wouldn't be surprised if MP already did. Check it. Assuming that I don't think he's here. I think he said hello and then he took off. We'll see if he comes back. Well, it is still there. The live chat is still there from yesterday's stream, so MP should be able to check it out. All right, so let's continue. Now everything should be running fine. I just need to start trying to remember to do that at the start, like, or before I start streaming, I should say, right? Reed needs to talk to us. What are we talking about? Wait, hold on. So this is the main quest, but we don't want to... Is this gonna skip any side quests that we have? Let's see, because we did look up, how many missions are during... Okay, we should have 2 side missions here at the station. Should we explore before talking to Sergeant Reed? Because this is the main quest, isn't it? Yeah. So let's look around. We'll talk to Reed in a second. It's either that or we have to talk to Reed first before any of these side quests are going to actually open up. Because I don't actually know where the side missions are. I mean, the fact that Reed's right there in the entrance, surely it makes sense that we would, you know, talk to him first. Maybe we'll go ahead and talk to him. Any side missions down here? Is there any people even in these jails? I guess crime is not too bad right now. We got nobody in any of the jail cells. Alright, screw it. Yeah, let's talk to Reed. Maybe the side missions will open up.
What's the big idea?
Oh,
Piece
wait.
of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge it.
I mean, it's not that dark in here. Do we really need the night vision? Okay. Well, there you go. We got it. We got a side mission. What's going on in here?
Robo RoboCop, is that you? I can't see anything.
I am
His
standing
eyes
in
are
front
bad.
of you, Officer O'Neill. Is there a problem?
Oh, CP skimps on everything when it comes to the police. Fired our maintenance guy to reduce their costs, so now we are literally in the dark.
We need to get the power back on.
I am equipped to deal with such situations.
Okay.
Follow the cables. They should take you to the fuse box.
Am I going in the basement? What? I was gonna say it's totally normal once you're getting around our age for your knees. I have really bad knees. I can't stand on I can't stand in one spot for very long. I have to keep them stretched. I have to keep them moving. Really sucks. My knees, not so great. But what you're describing, that's something super different. The doc had no idea? What? Maybe you need to go to a different doctor. You need a second opinion. So what did he do? He said, I have no idea what's wrong, and he just sent you home? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they're red and burning, but the only thing that would make sense from what you're describing is that you might be having, like, were you in your shorts? The only thing that would make any sense to me is if you got, like, some soap on your knees or something. Something that your knees rubbed against while you were cleaning. And you're having a reaction to whatever it is. Well, that's helpful. Go to the ER. There we go. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, we actually need to do it. Oh no, what? I didn't see the image. Thankfully, we're streaming, and I can rewind the stream and look at the image. Alright, let's see. It shows 2 on, 3rd off, on, off, off. Wait, what? Check circuit breakers appears to be misaligned. Oh, do we just have to turn them all on? So the scan result was just telling me what it already was? Okay. So we don't need the image. We just need to get them all on. I rewound my stream for nothing. You haven't put chemicals on... You said the grass. I mean, that would be the only explanation. You don't put chemicals on the yard or anything? Like weed eater or weed killer? I would assume that's gotta be it then. Something's gotta have been on the
Oh, that's Detroit's shining beacon of hope.
Thanks for the help, Murphy.
You're welcome. Alright, now where's this other one? It says we have 2 side missions to do on this visit. I'm still kind of opting to go and talk to Reed before we do anything else.
We are going to build a brand new city where Detroit now stands. Delta City is the only hope that we have.
Yeah. It'd have to be something where, like, something's sprayed on your knees. But I can only go by off of what you're telling me. So I'm still leaning towards it's got to be something was on the
I'm
grass.
afraid not. Looks like OCP is really cutting costs where it can. God knows what they'll cut next. Or who.
Hey, what's that look supposed to mean?
None of the cleaning chemicals fell down into the grass, so you pressed up against them longer than any other part of your body. I mean, if it's starting to go down, I would wait. That kind of sucks that the doctor's not more helpful. I definitely, but that's because that's because we live in America. If the ER wasn't expensive and you had to pay extra out of pocket, I mean, I don't know how your insurance is. That's how our insurance is. If you go to the ER, it's more expensive and you have to pay more out of pocket. So I would wait. I personally would wait and see if it goes down more by tomorrow. If it doesn't or it gets worse, then yeah, for sure. Go to the ER 100%. Yeah. You got cold packs? Could wrap them in cold packs. Might make it easier to sleep. Alright, screw it. I don't know where the next mission is, but we'll have to assume that it's after we talk to him. Alright. Reed, what do you got for me?
I have pertinent information regarding the case.
We'll get to that, Murphy. But right now, it's time for your psych evaluation.
No.
Rebecca will chew my ear off if I don't make sure you take part in it. So go. Dr. Blanche is already waiting in the observation room. Once it's over, join us in the briefing room.
Okay. If I had gone in there without talking to him first, would it have let me do it? Probably not.
I'm ready for you, Robo. All right, let's see what's cooking under the hood. Once I'm done, he's all yours, Doctor.
Is it possible that there were ants or something in the grass that you didn't notice? And you might be having a reaction to insect bites? That would suck. All main objectives complete. Yeah, did we have any secondary objectives? I don't think so. This is for the bank heist, right? Ah, we missed a secret. And there was a bank intruder arrested. Oh, okay, interesting. So if we arrested her, we would have got more XP? I mean, obviously she was happy we didn't take her in. It's interesting, though, that we would have gotten extra XP. Question is, should we have arrested her? I feel like she's uncovering corruption, so I feel like it makes sense not to turn her in. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. Oh well, if we replay, we'll arrest her next time. Apparently there was another secret though. We found an ACP. Is it telling you what number it is when you find the secrets? Like, does it announce that it's a secret number 2? Because we missed number 1. A number 1 we didn't find, I guess. And we got a B as a result, man.
Hello, Murphy. Congratulations. I've seen your accomplishment on TV. I hope that I'll manage to remain professional despite sitting opposite a celebrity. How do you feel about being acclaimed as a hero again?
I serve the public trust. I do not do it for fame.
No. Your sense of duty is what drives you, that's clear. I'm sure you'd love to share this accomplishment with Anne Lewis. You've seen her at the hospital, haven't you? How is she?
She is stable.
You cherish that relationship, don't you? She's an important part of your life. Your past life, too.
She is.
Just like your family. You're very protective of your past.
OCP cut me off from my family.
And how do you view their decision to separate you from them?
I mean, I guess if we're trying to embrace, if we're gonna try to embrace the idea of being Murphy, we can say it was cruel. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that makes. I mean, he definitely freed himself to some degree in the second movie. It would make sense that we would start leaning down this path, but I don't know. A sunburn? I haven't had a sunburn in a really long time. It would also be weird that you would only get it on your knees. How would that make sense? You wouldn't get it on your arms? I don't know. I feel like it's still got to be something related to the cleaning or you leaning down to the grass. I feel like it's got to be one or the other. MP, welcome back. Alright, yeah, let's go. It was cruel. We need to get our thing up. Can we? Oh, we can't. I was going to say, can we get our skill up so we know the best choices? She's going to want to hear that it was cruel. She wants us to be more human.
It was cruel.
To everyone involved, I'm sure. Nevertheless, you still think about them, don't you? What comes to mind when you try to remember your family? I see. Memories can be painful. Especially when they're connected to the ones you love. They tend to remind us of what we're missing. The thief that broke into my house I mentioned before? He was my brother. He was an addict who'd come over to steal things to sell so he could buy drugs. As you can imagine, my last memory of us together is not a happy one. But despite that, I still wouldn't want to lose it. It serves as a reminder of how I failed him. And I've been trying to rectify it ever since.
I do not remember my family. I can only feel them.
These feelings, how do they manifest themselves?
Is that true? Feelings? I mean, whenever we see him thinking about his family, it's like it glitches in and he sees like a very clear imagery of them. Would that not be considered a memory? A system failure. Echoes of the past.
As echoes of the past. But OCP sees them as obstacles that need to be removed.
And now you're afraid that they sent me here to convince you they are right?
Did they?
What you need to understand is that regardless of outside influences, my client's well-being takes highest priority. Especially now that I understand how important these memories are to you, I will fight for you in every way I know how. If you let me. I think this is a good place to end this session. Thank you for your honesty. It certainly has been noted.
I just realized my subtitles are off.
I've got plenty to think about for now.
Did it turn off my subtitles when I was messing around with the resolution? Going back and forth? Or did I accidentally click it when we were going through this? Maybe. Hey, Odyssey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday. It's good. So far, so good. We're not super far into it, even though I've played a lot. We've only been through like 9 or 10 main missions. Correct. PC. I see. Well, I don't really need 2 copies of it. So I'll continue playing it on PC.
Yeah, just keep following the road.
But the road ends here.
What was that? You're breaking up.
Am I? I'm hearing you clearly.
Oh my god, what a lemon.
Okay, this has got to be a side mission here. Wait, what? Go to the briefing room. Optional, confront Officer Whitaker. Is this a side mission? Hey.
You two seem to be enjoying yourselves.
Just having a little fun with our fellow dispatcher.
Don't worry, I'm sure the kid has a sense of humor. It's just a little blue hazing. And he's an OCP stooge anyway.
You're not going soft on us, are you, Murphy?
Okay, so this is saying empathetic reply. Does that mean this is the better one to pick? Shoot, I meant to check our skills to see what level we were at on, I guess we'll go ahead and pick it, I guess.
That did not sound like fun.
It's not like he didn't deserve it.
You know that he runs tobacco with a stack of papers every time you two talk, right? He's a rat.
We're just looking out for you, Murphy.
He's a rat? I mean, maybe he was supposed to be a rat. I think we've become friends now. Alright, let's see. Skills. Okay, now we got to level 6. Okay, so that's what it was. We didn't have anything that with the therapist, the psychologist. We have 4 points we can put around. Question is, what do we want? I was very much enjoying slow motion, so I kind of want to keep putting up focus. And we get double critical damage, too, at level 6. Boom, 4 points spent. Give us that extra critical damage. Yeah, it is. It is. We've been unlocking our skills and abilities in a very strange order, I feel like, but it's fine. It's fine. What the hell was that? Okay, so yeah, have we... Let's see, completed objectives. Lights out. Yeah, that's the only side mission we got when we were here. So were we missing something? Well, I mean, we got autosaves quite frequently. I guess if we end up skipping something by accident, we can reload. What's this? Don't panic. Dear customer, we would like to deny any rumors that our bank is not solvent. We promise that OCP Bank is the most prosperous in Detroit. You can rest assured that we are still the best place for your savings. Sincerely, OCP Bank Management. Alright, hopefully we have a decent save before here. Let's go ahead and go to the briefing room. I'm sure it'll give us a chance to look around. Usually it asks us if we want to leave or not.
All right. The situation at the bank was contained in a relatively smooth fashion. So what did we learn from it?
When it's their money on the line, OCP will send RoboCop, the entire SWAT team, and a bunch of Ed 209s that actually work.
Anything else?
Wendell Antonowski no longer deals with the street vultures.
That's right. There's been a rift in their midst, and I want to know why.
Spike has proven to be talkative under suitable conditions.
That's why I want you all to head to the city and do some actual police work. We need to find Spike. The attack on OCP Bank was a desperate move. I'm sure there's plenty of theories floating around. So we need to listen to what the streets are saying to find where the vultures are hiding.
I know someone versed in street talk.
Talk to him. And, oh, I almost forgot. Murphy, once you're downtown, the old man wants to meet with you.
Oh, the old man himself? What an honor.
Yeah, he's the closest Detroit has to real-life royalty. Maybe for saving him all that money, he'll knight you or something.
Enough. Head downtown, ask around, and most importantly, find Spike.
We have a tendency of leaving bad guys behind. This time it actually did result in them running away.
RoboCop! Over here! You wouldn't want to make the mayor of Detroit wait, would you?
Kuzak.
May I help you, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, it's me who's gonna do the helping. You know John Mills, I presume? The OCP puppet who's gunning for my seat as mayor? I've heard from a reliable source that he's planning to make you the highlight of his election bid. Judging by your expressive face, he hasn't talked to you about it yet, huh? That's what I figured. What a slimy bastard. Using your image to influence the good people of this city, and without your consent? That's clearly something that I would never do. But you know that I've always appreciated what you're doing for our city, right? So, the real question is, what are we gonna do about it together?
Another empathetic reply. Does that mean that's the good one? Those are the ones we should lean towards? I mean, we definitely don't want... Kuzak was, yeah, I couldn't really decide where to lean towards Kuzak in the movie. He did sit down for the deal to try to remove OCP in a cash deal. But then, yeah, he was talking about how, like, he didn't want OCP to build the giant city and remove all the neighborhoods.
I will not let OCP take over this city.
I knew you'd understand. I need to go. Campaign season is busy, but let me leave you with one word of advice. Whatever you do, make it clear that you are not siding with Mills. You can be sure that they'll twist your every word and use it against you. That's what OCP does. Thanks for the talk, RoboCop. Say no to Delta City. Vote for the neighborhoods. Vote for Kuzak.
Your actions have a political impact. Well, hopefully we're taking the right route. Okay, it's now saying leave the precinct. Did we get the wrong information? I read that there was 2 side quests. during this visit to the station. Let's take a look around. Anybody need tasks done? It is funny because we've been commenting how it's super amusing that we have been doing, like, you know, menial tasks around the station, super simple stuff. And even when we were downtown, we were just doing stuff like issuing parking tickets and whatnot. But there is the scene in the RoboCop 2 where they comment on RoboCop not doing enough for his image, like going and visiting an orphanage and helping rescue a kitten out of a tree. Stuff like that.
I'd tell him all about how the OCP is fucking us over.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't say a word if you actually met him.
Why? Did you meet him?
Last year's Thanksgiving parade, I was part of a column delegated to protecting his dog.
What? How come this is the first time I'm hearing this? Officer Ramirez, a licensed dog walker.
Shut up, Kaplan.
Hello. Well, I don't know. I can't find anything new. I can do more target practice, but I don't think we need to do that anymore. Although we've done it a lot. We've done it a lot. We've been helping people with their guns. Alright, let's see what happens if we go downstairs and try to leave.
Hey, Shiny. Got a job for you.
Becker, what do you want?
How are you feeling after the incident at the bank?
Who gives a shit? I heard that you're heading to the city. Once you're out there, I want you to check one apartment for me. There's suspicion of domestic terrorism and corporate espionage, so expect a warm welcome.
Should I assume hostility from the suspect?
I assume you'll find sensitive data there. Look for it thoroughly and make sure it comes straight back to my hands. Tenement across the street from the arcade, apartment 12. Now go, I've got to prepare for a meeting. And remember, if you won't take care of it, another cop will have to. Another cop that isn't quite as resistant to deadly surprises as you are.
Seriously, after everything that's happened, like, I feel like he makes even less sense. I don't know, obviously the OCP was not happy after the first movie where he's leaning towards being Alex Murphy, he's going to try to seeing his family. They try to reprogram at one point, they try to convince him, like, no, you're a machine and you just need a machine, you need to leave your family behind. But it keeps going back and forth. You did it in the first movie, lean to being, okay, you are still Alex Murphy, you're not a machine, you still have him in there somewhere. And then the same thing happens in the second movie by the end of it, it feels like. But it's like the game is it's just following suit of both the first and the second movie all over again. All right, did that start the second okay, domestic terrorist. Okay, so this must be the second mission that we got in the area. But we have to go. Yeah, we have to leave to go do this. Anyways. Okay, that works. Go to the suspicious apartment. Oh, what? Come on. Unreal Engine crashed. This is not the first crash we've had in the game. I think it's the second. I think we've had one crash before. We had one Unreal Engine crash. Darn, hold on one second. Milo, no, you can't come on my keyboard. Alright, let's try this again. Okay. Alright. Question is, did it save right as we were leaving? I guess we're gonna find out. Okay, it did. Good. You want Milo Cam? He was trying to climb up on my shoulder, but I can't hold him while I'm playing. So I moved him up here. But see, he heard you asked for it, MP. Milo. What you doing, boy? If I could play the game one-handed, then maybe I could hold him. But that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to walk over my keyboard, and then he wanted to be held. Is there any reason to look around? Is there anything out here? Considering we've now had 2 different stages that we have missed secrets. I'm super curious where that one was in the bank. What path did I not take in the bank?
Hey you, the old man is waiting for you upstairs. This entrance to the building is off limits.
He knows when he's on camera. I said, at least the camera is slightly censoring it. He knows. Every single time. Milo! He's like, if you're going to put your camera on me, I'm going to give everybody a show. It's the way it works. Milo's going to get my stream a restricted, an age restriction. He literally stopped the moment I turned off the camera. I'm not even joking. Here, look. The moment I turned off the camera, he stopped. Now he's turned into a cat ball. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. He knows. He knows when the camera gets on him. If we would leave the camera up right now, it would he would probably start shortly after. All right.
Do you think it's gonna hold his weight? Doesn't matter. Just don't jump it. The old man's waiting. So, it's true what they say. You do have some kind of defect.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's good to see you, my boy. Leave us. I want to talk to him in private. You have to excuse me for not getting up. I'm in a rather unfortunate state. You did exceptional work at the bank. I want you to know that I am deeply grateful for your service to OCP and the city of Detroit. See, I grew up in this very apartment, or what's left of it. It used to be a thriving neighborhood. Nothing like what you see right now. I always dreamt of turning it into the most prosperous district in the city. A new heart of Detroit. Can you imagine? Or do you think it's just an old fool's pipe dream?
Old man. Do not ask machines about dreams.
I agree with all city improvement plans that have the citizens' well-being in mind.
Glad to know you approve. Delta City's construction is about to start. Finally, the old and frail will be replaced with the new and strong. Decay and death are terrible things. You lose everything you worked for your entire life. But I don't have to tell you what that's like. It really makes me wonder, has the time you spent in that armor been a burden to you?
These are all good responses.
The only burden it causes is to criminal scum.
I admire your confidence. The real reason I've summoned you here is because I'm worried. I'm aware of your instability problems, and it's not a matter that we can overlook. That's why I've requested to have people look after you. Tell me, how are you finding your evaluations with Dr. Blanche?
They are a waste of time.
I am happy to comply with any activity that improves effectiveness.
We're gonna need to
You're
replay
a good
this.
sport. I can imagine it's not a pleasant experience, but I can't express how much I'd like you to keep at it. I'm sure that becoming a liability is the last thing you'd want. Am I right?
That is correct.
Now we've reached an understanding. Tell me, is there anything I could do to put your mind at ease?
Should we be going against it? Like, why do we care whether or not if we're saying the right things? The only thing I could figure is that it would be a good idea to tell him what he wants to hear to keep him off our backs. I don't know. I don't know how this is approaching the story.
My partner has been severely wounded and is being treated at Gibson Memorial Hospital.
I'll make sure she gets the best care there is.
Thank you.
I have to say, You brought a lot of hope into this old man's heart.
What?
Now, excuse me. I'm not supposed to exert myself too much. Doctor's orders. And you can't argue with them. Take care of yourself. After all, the peace of Detroit depends on your well-being.
Hello? Can we just jump off here? I think we can. Is this our quick exit?
Holy shit! What was that?
RoboCop. Not such a piece of junk after all.
That was it? That's all we came here for? I want to go in there. Let me buy. Alright, I guess we're leaving. Wait, hold on. Oh no, we're leaving, but not leaving.
Hey Murphy, are you done with the old man's tea party? Remember to get back in touch with your informer. See if he has any info that could get us back on the biker's lead. Spike is still out there.
Spike in a haystack. Alright, so let's put a pin in this one. Let's do our secondaries. So yeah, we have various serve and protects, it looks like, on the radar.
OCP wants to raise towers of glass and steel? Go ahead. Just not where we live.
Shoot, it just occurred to me. The game restarted. I gotta do my resolution again. Hopefully it's not the resolution change that's causing caused that crash. But I guess we'll find out here in a second. If we get another crash, we'll assume it's got to be it and just deal with it. I don't think you guys can probably tell that it's running at a slightly lower resolution, but I prefer it not to be, ideally, if I can help it. But yeah, I have no idea if it's causing the crash or not. Can we go up on the highway? You cannot leave this area now. Oh, okay. I guess not. No, it'd be just us leaving the map, apparently. Oh, stay on here. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we got this side mission as a result of talking to Becker at the station. But we've got to have there's got to be a bunch of new side missions here in downtown to do as well. We should look that up and see how many we have to
We
do.
should tell Kuzak. The Mills guy's just another suit. He knows nothing about ordinary people.
What are you looking at in here? There's nothing in there. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so downtown. Returning to downtown, we have, in addition to finishing domestic terrorists, We have 3 other missions. So we technically have 4 side missions we need to complete in downtown before we leave. Dear cat helper? Stop feeding the cats in the basement. They shit all over the place. What? Oh. Poor cats. How many cats are in the basement?
Daddy, what was that?
Go back to your room, sweetheart. It's just someone on the staircase.
We're gonna breach it? Alright, hold on, let's look around real quick. The cat's in the basement? There's multiple, apparently. Yes. Perfect. Trap detected. Disarm completed. Oh. I already disarmed it. That works. I wonder what would have happened if we hit it. It's a good thing we scanned first. Sticky note. This week's storage bill. Pick up cat food. Take the fishmonger's statement. Oh, look. We got a new board. Rental invoice. Storage unit. Storage number 17. Lintwood Street. Guess we're going somewhere else.
So OCP is ordering you to break into the apartment of a reporter they don't like? Any comment before I write a story on that?
I am here to investigate domestic terrorism.
OCP sent you to my safe house because they want to know what I have on them after the bank incident.
I assume there is more if you cannot store everything here. I found a rental bill for a locker in a storage facility.
Make up your mind. First you let me go at the bank, and now, when I'm actually starting to figure out what the OCP scam is all about, you show up and ruin this. Do you want to help OCP avoid liability?
Yeah, I'm curious how this would have played out if we had actually detained her. Would we just not be having this conversation with her on the phone?
Your evidence is invalid if you obtained it illegally.
I don't collect it for the court. I won't win against OCP there. It turns out I was right. That thing that OCP plans to do with charging residents of Old Detroit with additional costs, it is a loophole. It will lead to the illegal expulsion of thousands of people if you help OCP silence me.
Explain.
Not so fast. I need to be able to trust you first. At the bank, you proved that you are more than just a tool programmed to obey OCP, but now, the stakes are higher.
What is it that you expect?
Since you're here, I fully expect someone from OCP to go and check my locker. I need to protect what's inside, but there's a meeting I need to keep an eye on. Too much depends on it.
I will not be involved in the smuggling of contraband.
There's nothing illegal about my request. I need only one box from there. The one with the inscription Bakery on the corner. The rest you can leave to OCP to pick up. I need to just spring clean my out-of-date documents anyway. Call me once you secure the box.
Okay. Is it close by?
Is that true? Mary has to close a restaurant?
2 words. Delta City.
Okay, that was a short conversation. 2 words. Delta City. Everybody just nods.
I hate the day shift.
Yeah.
Are you like me? Are you a true environmentalist? Do you appreciate the majestic beauty of nature? And do you feel helpless knowing that every year more and more species are becoming extinct? Because let's face it, there's nothing that can be done. So, you know what they say. If you can't beat 'em, join 'em. Last Chance Safari. See all the endangered species before it's too late. Last Chance Safari is the largest collection of near-extinct species on the planet. So hurry! Get them before it's too late! Additional fee to use your personal rifle may be required.
Alright, MP. Good night. Farewell. Go check out Subject's joke. You can't miss it. He typed out the whole joke, and then I read it, and Oni didn't listen to a single word of it. It might have been in the last game. I can't remember. Although that was pretty late. I actually don't remember, but yeah, you can find it pretty easily amongst the chat. Thank you, MP. Always a good friendly reminder. Don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't yet already. Be like MP. Hit that like button. We do very much appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Man, it's RoboCop.
So what? We're just sitting here enjoying the moment. Nothing suspicious. Right, officer?
Shouldn't we give the fellas the signal?
What?
We should just shut up and smile like the exemplary citizens that we are.
I must think we're super stupid. Alright, we have health here, so we're definitely going to get into some action in here at some point. I don't know why else that would be here. What is this guy doing? Is he got the same movement animations as that guy? I think he does. I think he does. I think they're both doing the same thing.
Are you lost, officer? I can show you the exit if you want.
I'm fine. Why are we not acknowledging anybody? We're just ignoring them. Come on, Murphy. You don't need to be rude. Painting already seen elsewhere. Okay.
Trouble with the lock.
Seems that I forgot the key, but,
You will tell your story at the station.
Are you sure you have enough seats in your car to take us all?
When will they learn? It's like the bad guys in Detroit want to die.
If you do not come quietly, I will not need any.
It's that metal freak!
Okay, so I'm still running the full auto board. Johnny, how goes it? Welcome back. Happy Saturday! Happy Saturday. So we do need to reload. Well, now we should have a lot of extra time for our slow-mo, right? Because we upgraded that all the way to 6. Oh no, that did double the critical damage. We have 30% slow motion skill duration increased. We want this top one though. Eliminating enemies in slow motion increases slow motion duration. Theoretically, I would think, and that's the case, as long as we're quick, we should be able to clear out entire areas and stay in slow-mo the entire time. see. Did we explore everything? A lot of small ones, a couple bigger ones. Have we looked in every single... Let's double check. Yeah, this is where we saw the painting. Okay, I think we're good. Think we're good. Look, how many bad guys do we need to get through before the bad guys just decide to start running away?
Well, well, well. Looks like Mr. Becker was right. You're up to something behind his back. These things are supposed to go to Mr. Becker, I reckon.
What will interest Becker is in locker number 17. The contents of this box are none of OCP's concern.
I'll have to tell Mr. Becker that you have not given us all the material.
I assure you that it will end up worse for you than for me.
You're late.
Sorry, I had to take a bus. Freaking OCP robots destroyed my car during that bank robbery.
So I'm guessing you have my stuff. Did OCP arrive at the party?
They tracked my location.
Because they trust you so much. Speaking of which, the box. What if I lied about it? Did you ever think of that? There may be a bomb inside or the head of my sworn enemy. Do you want to know what's inside?
I mean, I'm assuming we would have detected something like a bomb. That's a silly notion. I'm assuming it would be better to just say that we trust her.
No. The sound of your voice does not indicate that you are lying.
Just don't depend on your lie detector when you talk to politicians. In the box are my personal belongings. Letters, memorabilia, things that actually matter to me. When you become too tough to hit directly, the scum will try to get to you through your loved ones.
I understand.
So we have even more in common. Once OCP takes care of my old documents, I'll have the space to deal with the Delta City issue and help the people of Old Detroit. You've helped them already, though. Thank you. Ronnie's Grocery. Leave the box there.
You're a cat. It's the same cat. This cat never moves. I know
What do you mean $1? It's $23.50.
What? What? Oh, cinnamon rolls. When are you gonna give me some free cinnamon rolls, dude? Is this a refrigerated shelf? Can these be sitting out open like this? All these look like they should. Some of these look like they should be the frozen goods inside over here. Got rolled bratwurst sitting over here, just getting nice and warm.
I have Samantha's belongings.
Yes, I'm glad you're helping her. Without that girl, OCP would put us all on the street. Still might. They did a number on a lot of families, hers included. Samantha's mother took it worst. But that's not a story for me to tell. Anyway, leave the box in the back, next to the cat food. She's supposed to pick up everything tomorrow.
Excellent, excellent. Now give me some cinnamon rolls. Look, they even have tiny cinnamon rolls. They have big ones and baby ones. Oatmeal cookies. This game makes me hungry every time. Alright, let's get out of here. I can't eat any of this digital food. Oops. We can examine it. Will she find out? Letter to Samantha's mother, Ms. K. Ortiz. They're accusing you of falsifying evidence because they wanted to discredit you, but I don't believe them, none of us do. We understand that the media and OCP is one and the same. Your actions will help others understand it too, so don't let them silence you. Someone has to speak out on our behalf. Someone must stand up against them. She's gonna know we went through there. Alright, well, before we question Pickles, should we go around and do all the side activities? We got a bunch. We got a bunch of new serve and protects. A gang stash. I'm assuming my skill upgrade is why these are all on the map now. Is that the same way with the serve and protects? Or were we able to see these before? I don't remember. But I feel like the gang stashes have to be because of my skill level. Alright. But yeah, there's supposed to be other side missions to do in the area. I'm guessing we're just gonna stumble upon them, so let's go get the stashes and do the serve and protects. And hopefully we find them along the way.
Give me my money, you damn machine! Hey, this ADM won't give me my money! Can you do something about it?
Engineering level 3 required to help this guy? Is this a side mission? Or is this still just like make us look better to the people? This is engineering level 3 is what it needs. We can do that, right? Help this guy out.
You're saving my life. Finally, I got something to buy a nuke with.
What? Hey, don't do that. Don't go buy nuke. Oh my gosh, look at what we've done. Our attempt to be good. Why would he say that in front of RoboCop? Gentlemen. Is this the stash? Where did I see the stash on the map? Oh, it's over here.
I want to drive a 6000 SUX.
I'd buy that for $1.
Now I wonder, were these stashes here last time we were here and we just missed them? I mean, I definitely never came over here. So I don't know. I'm going to assume they were here before. Is that it? That was it. That was all it was. There's no water in there. It just looks like they're sitting.
Entering the fountain is strictly prohibited.
But I'm not even fully in, just my feet.
You are free to go, but no one steps into the same fountain twice without a ticket.
I think I got it.
Seriously, look. There's as much water in there as there is on the street.
Can I toss a coin into the fountain?
Waste of money,
gosh.
honey. Someone will steal it before you make a wish.
There's no water for you to throw it in. Gosh, that child's voice was terrible.
Attempts to reproduce the last living blue-nosed platypus ended in failure after 2 remaining animals killed each other because of badly matched aphrodisiacs.
What? Oh no! It's terrible. Independent news. Checkmate. Why aliens taught us to play chess and why you should always be leery of chess players playing in the park. Poisoned plants. Aliens are poisoning plants in the city. They will soon wilt as the fountain spreads deadly bacteria. Hidden message. The mayoral election is a smokescreen. Get special glasses that will let you read what the election posters are really saying. Oh my gosh. Is this a reference to They Live? That's another movie I have not seen in a very, very long time. Was there something about playing chess in it? Was one of the scenes aliens playing chess in the park? So yeah, a random encounter like that, where we needed more engineering, makes me not want to spend my points. That's usually one reason why, like, unless I'm actually having issues in the game, I won't immediately rush out and upgrade stuff. And then having leftover points lets you be able to put it where you want to in situations like that.
You are committing an act of vandalism.
Yeah, did the guy from the poster send you?
Compliance with the law has no political affiliation.
So, yeah, we can keep... I feel like there should be a balance on when to issue a ticket versus when not to, but should we just keep making people be happy? About us? We've issued a ticket before. I think we need balance.
I have to issue a ticket.
You are suppressing my right to express my opinion. I am a political martyr.
I'm guessing there's just like an invisible, almost like Red Dead Redemption 2, where you're just leaning one direction or the other. So there must be like a bar where it's leaning towards the people or leaning towards the law. So I guess like if we were wanting everybody to not hate us, we should just go around issuing warnings? Maybe. I wish we could see it. Like Arthur's honor.
Ah, they say we're in a record-breaking recession, but people are throwing away things that still work. Oh, this underwear looks almost new.
What? Don't take the underwear. Leave the underwear.
Whoa, it's getting so cold. Luckily, the previous owner didn't need this jacket anymore. It has no bullet holes.
You're gonna have to wait, Pickles. I'll be with you soon enough. So far, we haven't found any other side missions. Does this count as one of the side missions? It says there's 3. 3? Did we read it was 3? Here, let's just look at the names. Let's open this up. Okay, so 3, 4, if you include domestic terrorist. No, this does not count. This is not one of the 3. Okay. We gotta get on the roof.
I'm telling you, she was looking straight at me, like I was the only man on the planet.
I know. She's the reason I blew my paycheck.
Okay, well, it was pointing up there. Now it's just got a circle in this area. Can we get on this roof? Oh, we can. Oh yeah, didn't we encounter somebody on the roof last time we were here? And didn't we not ever follow up with it? Is this the same situation? This might be it. Hey. Stop throwing stuff down on people. Violation. Unauthorized garbage disposal. Just throwing it off the roof in the streets.
It's an act of revenge. I was loyal and she betrayed me.
Trouble in a relationship is no excuse for littering.
What? I mean my boss. She fired me after all these years, so I'm spreading confidential papers. Let everyone know the fraud her company is up to.
Yeah, should we? I feel like, well, you probably shouldn't do that. There's probably a better way to do that than just throwing it down into the streets. I feel like we just need to issue a ticket. We can't do the empathetic reply to every one. No, stop it. Stop throwing this stuff into the streets. The streets are bad enough, man.
I cannot allow the law to be broken.
You are just like her.
I'm not. I'm nothing like her. All right, with 3 more that we know of. We're getting...
When Delta City's built, I hear everyone will have their own apartment.
Yeah, Everyone who can afford it.
We are getting some ghosting. I feel like we had some bad ghosting in Hogwarts. I can't remember what I did to fix it. There was something I did that fixed it. Maybe it was the anti-aliasing. Maybe we could try turning it down. What's this? What's going on here? See, we can't let like this one off with a warning. I guess we should have been doing tickets just here. I don't even think you can do anything other than issue a ticket here. Yeah, that's all we can do. Watch all the rest of these be car tickets. Nope, something. Oh, he's smoking by the gas. Hey, stop smoking. You're gonna blow up the gas
Smoking
station.
is dangerous, not to mention illegal.
I don't give a shit about either.
See, it's that attitude that I'm like, screw it. Why are we giving him a warning? But we've been issuing too many tickets.
I will not issue a ticket. But remember, take care of your surroundings, or your surroundings will take care of you.
Is that a threat?
See, that didn't really go well. What? He just littered in front of us, but his cigarette is stuck to his thigh. Oh, it's gone. Was this not his truck? I assumed he was... I guess it wasn't his truck. Why was he hanging out right there? Why was he taking a smoke break right next to the gas?
Sure, I'm in the right place, but I can't see my FTO anywhere. Could I have his name, please? Over.
Sure thing. It's Officer Rat. He should be in one of the dumpsters. That's the only place he belongs, if you catch my drift. Over and out.
Right. So much for my field training.
This has got to be a side mission. We'll come back to you, buddy. Okay, so this is going to be another ticket, too. It's probably good that we issued one more warning. Okay, I think we're done with... Yeah, we are. Well, it says 6 out of 6 anyways. So we'll assume it's done. Oh, there we go. Just updated. Alright, let's help Ulysses. What's going on, buddy?
Officer Washington, I will be your field trainer for today. Requesting readiness confirmation.
Yeah, thanks for the offer, but maybe the others are right. I might not really be cut out for field work.
Ask yourself, do I have the will to clean the streets of Detroit of unrighteous individuals?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I do. Officer Washington reporting for field training.
Good, you have your body armor on. Well done. What about the rest of your gear? Service pistol?
Where's your helmet?
Got it.
Spare ammunition?
Check.
Duty light?
Never part with it.
Good job. Preparation is the most important. So is knowing your surroundings. Are you familiar with this area?
Isn't this the part of the city where it gets really busy like all the time?
Police!
I think that answers my question.
Please, I need your help.
Set
What?
the radio to my channel and follow me.
Roger that.
An officer needs to be confident. Straight back, sturdy walk, together with a clear and unshaking voice.
Where'd you go?
Officers, thank God you're here. I really need your help. What happened is...
When responding to a request for aid, the first thing is to introduce yourself to the potential victim. Watch and learn. I am Officer Murphy. How do you do, madam?
Well, to tell you the truth...
The second thing is to reassure the victim of their safety. Madam, you do not need to be afraid anymore. We are here to help you.
Yes, but it's not about me.
The third thing is...
I'm quite familiar with the field training manual, so if you don't mind, I'll take over. Ma'am, could you please tell us what happened?
It's my cat, Fortune. He's missing. Fortune is my biggest treasure. I can't lose him.
Do you have any idea where he might be?
The only place I can think of is the basement. I've also heard some ruckus coming from downstairs today, but the lights aren't working and my eyesight's not so good anymore.
Is it okay for us to investigate the basement?
Yes, it makes an excellent opportunity for low-light training. Let us proceed downstairs.
Good luck down there. The cat has that name for a reason. He really brings fortune. So don't you come back without him.
There's a lot of stuff to do with cats in this game.
Turn your flashlight on.
Right.
Duty light can be advantageous, but it can also be a liability. Keeping it close to you creates a clear target for the violators. It is good practice to hold the duty light away from your body.
I don't remember reading that in the field manual. Did you get it from a different book?
No, from experience.
So how is he suggesting to hold it? So right now he's holding it next to his head, which is how you see a lot of people doing it. Wouldn't it being next to your head be just as bad? But I don't know how else he would hold it. He'd like hold it way out to the side.
Clear.
I would start to get uncomfortable after a while.
Clear. Hey, I think I just saw the cat. You think I should try to remove these planks?
Go ahead.
Why? Why was that appreciate option?
Wow. I didn't know I had so much strength in me.
You
I guess
will never know until you try.
I guess if we had said like, no, you're not strong enough, we have to do it.
What was that?
It's so not dark down here at all. No match. Not even in the carrier.
Man, I walked into a mess. And now my shoes are covered in strawberry jam.
When chasing a suspect, do not rush head first.
What?
Take blind corners as wide as possible. Cuts down on being surprised.
Don't eat it, Ulysses. What are you doing? He had to make absolutely sure it was jam. Oh, it wants me to investigate the spillage. Okay.
The fugitive has left a trail. This time, pace yourself. Do not get out of breath during a foot pursuit. You will need stamina to engage the fugitive later.
Oh, looks like he stopped by the spilled paint can.
Suspect might be intoxicated.
I used to know these kids who gave their cat stomach medicine to make it loopy.
Is there a moral to that story?
Cats are susceptible to substance misuse. Shh! I heard something. I think it's coming from the piano.
Cat's in the piano?
That cat must be hiding inside. Let me lure it out.
And the silver spoon?
Go ahead.
Yeah, letting him do it, I guess, is just making him feel
There it is! It's escaping! Darn it!
appreciated.
It went through here, but that's a very narrow passage. Let's try the door. It's locked, but I can try to squeeze through that gap.
Yeah, it's got to be just we're making him feel useful. Because we could easily break through the door.
Go ahead.
He loves it.
Okay, here I go. It's actually not as bad as I thought. Cool. Now let me get that door open for you.
Hey, Panda. Welcome to the stream. Happy Saturday.
Being small can actually have its advantages.
An eager police officer with a small build is worth twice as much as a big slacker. Good work, Officer Washington.
Thank you, sir.
No, you are, Panda. You are.
What was that? I'm afraid this time it's a one-way street, Mr. Cat. But where are you hiding?
They're in there.
There he is. Oh, gosh, Fortune. You look a mess. You think he's all right?
The cat is fine. You can take it back to its owner. I will clean up any remaining mess.
Okay, see you soon.
We're gonna clean up? Did we just lie to him? Miles Morales was a good game. All the Spider-Man games have been really good. I've liked them all. I know some people don't like Spider-Man 2 as much, but I thoroughly enjoyed all three of them. We do need to go back and play them again. We never platinumed. I don't think we platinumed any of them. Because you have to play them on New Game Plus, right? At least the first and the second one, so we never did New Game Plus. The hell? Is Ulysses getting into a frickin' gunfight? In the middle of this cat rescuing mission? What the hell is happening in here? Not involving Ulysses. Or the cat.
Washington, do you read me? Loud and clear. What is your status?
We got a problem. I'm on the second floor and have a visual on multiple armed suspects entering our location. Most of them are heading your way, but I can hear some coming up the stairs.
Do not engage yet. Take your time and find the most advantageous location.
Got it.
Officer Washington?
Sir.
Keep cool. I am coming up to have your back.
Glad to hear that, sir.
I wouldn't say I'm overly excited for it. I wouldn't say like I'm a huge Superman fan, but I really, really like James Gunn. So more than likely, Cleo and I are going to see it on opening weekend. The season 2 of Peacemaker looks really good as well. I don't know how James Gunn has time for all of this. I really hope his take on the DCU is going to be good. And a lot of it is banking on this Superman movie. This Superman movie, it doesn't even necessarily need to make a lot of money. It's just going to be of the utmost importance that it turns out good. That people like it. Most people like it. Critics, audience members, like, it needs to turn out positive. And obviously James Gunn has a really good track record. So hopefully it turns out really well. But yeah, I'm probably looking forward to Peacemaker Season 2 more than the Superman movie, but we'll definitely be seeing it opening weekend more than likely. As long as nothing bad happens to the dog. There's so many characters in it. Oh shoot. Okay. But yeah, like, he's really planting the idea that this is his universe that he's starting by just throwing all these different DC characters into the mix, saying like, this is a movie, this is a universe, and we're showing everybody that it's an established universe. Already all these characters are already here. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. If you like James Gunn's stuff, if you like all the Guardians of the Galaxy movies, you probably would like Peacemaker. Have you seen any of his other stuff, like Slither and whatnot? He's done a lot of good things. But yeah, Peacemaker was good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the second season. And the second season is definitely going to have greater ties to the new DCU as well. So many guys down here. Yeah, it's funny. It's really funny. There's some good action scenes. There's a lot of really good characters it introduces.
Nowhere to hide now. Drop your guns. Fuck! He got me.
Maintenance logbook. Door number on a part 6 needs a fixing as it's turned upside down. The occupier is constantly complaining about being bothered by guests of the tenant from apartment number 9. Priority lowest. That's something I probably would have fixed myself on my own door.
What is your status?
I'm hit.
Remain calm. I am here.
Oh, and there was the newer Suicide Squad, of course. That was James Gunn as well. That's the movie that introduces Peacemaker. And that was good too. I really liked the newer Suicide Squad as well. Is there anything we can do with that information? Does it matter? Because here's 7 and 6. 9. I don't think so. It's not ringing bells. Doggone it, my mouse keeps going off the screen. I don't know why that's happening. Yeah, see, it doesn't even go off the screen when I'm doing this. Let me Alt-Tab real quick. I wonder. I do have my temperatures right here. Maybe it's too close. Let's try moving it over a little bit. Because, yeah, this game doesn't allow, like, the mouse... As long as I'm focused on the game, the mouse doesn't leave. Okay. There we go. Hopefully that's fixed.
That was tense. I
Oh.
need a breather.
Hey, buddy. Is there anything else we should be looking at around here? You seem to have handled yourself pretty well.
Officer Washington, your performance today was impressive.
Thank you, sir. Means a lot coming from you.
You will be fine. It is only a superficial wound.
I guess we're done here. For Red Dead. Speaking of good games that I should return to at some point. Okay, well, we completed one. Oops, you guys can't see. I just walked outside. Not that you missed much. All we did was compliment Ulysses, and then we left him in the building. Alright, so one side mission is done. We still have two more that we need to find. Okay, one of them is called Attack on Courthouse, so that's got to be over here. Can we go inside? No, we can't. I don't know. Maybe that's something that'll unfold as we go around. Okay, the other mission in this area is Be Kind Rewind. So are we looking for a video store? Is there a video store nearby? Electronics store, which we can't go in, despite it saying open. I'm trying to remember if I ever... Did I see a video store? Movie theater, laundromat, video rentals.
I don't care if OCP lost some money for once.
What the heck? These conversations are crazy. Alright, well there is a video store right here, but we're not getting anything prompting. So maybe we'll move forward with the main mission, see if they pop up later on. Everything going okay in here? Can't talk to this guy again. Oh yeah, the frickin' batteries. Can we look at the batteries now? No, we can't. Yeah, that was weird. I don't know what was up with these batteries, but whatever it was that we could investigate with them only was tied to that mission, and we didn't have enough of a skill point. I'm assuming it was the engineering that we couldn't look at the batteries for some reason. I don't know what information we would have learned from looking at them. Oh well. Alright, yeah, let's just jump into the main mission. We'll come back. Alright, Pickles, talk to me.
Greetings. Waiting for the movie screening.
Just browsing to find which movie would most enhance my nuke experience.
The longer you stick to a path, the harder it gets to abandon it.
Amen to that. Nah, tell me, what's the next job for the police's finest duo?
I need information on Spike's whereabouts.
That SOB. I'll never forgive him for what he did to Briggs. Luckily, there ain't much left of the street vultures after the bank heist. They're probably laying low. But now you mention it, I heard about a biker who had a crash near the riverbank just behind the mart. So, your best bet is to check out the scene of the accident, or maybe hit up a nearby mechanic to see if they know anything.
You really want justice for Briggs?
Can't see.
I know him. But it's more about Daniel and Gale. And I think everyone will sleep better once those butchers are taken care of.
Any witnesses?
There's this crazy old bum who hangs out around there. He's nosy. Maybe he could help.
Are you positive that he escaped on the damaged motorcycle?
Not so much on it as with it. From what I gathered, the bike suffered more than just a dent. I'm guessing he must have dragged it to some nearby mechanic to get it back in shape. I think Ben's shop is the closest.
Thank you. You have given me all I need.
I know you're busy, but there's something that I need your help with.
I will not be involved in any illegal activity.
That's very presumptuous of you. I just need help finding a VHS tape in the rental place across the street. The title slipped my mind, and I assume you've got like a database or something in your head that'll make looking for it a breeze.
There you go.
So what do you say? Will you help me look for it?
Sure, why not? Yeah, so this has got to be the Be Kind Rewind mission.
If it helps you stay out of trouble, let us proceed.
Yeah, it'll solve all my problems. Let's go.
What are you looking for?
So there's this movie about a guy with a gun, and there's this bad guy who wants something. I'm pretty sure the title has some biblical reference in it.
You lack vital information on the subject.
Okay, let's start searching. Remember, the title has something to do with the Bible, saints, cosmos, or whatever. Let's start by checking the thriller and drama sections.
Should we ask the owner?
Forget him. He has no idea about movies.
What is going on with this location?
Salamanca deserved the Golden Piston for the best picture.
We entered like a normal door, but the doors behind us are these double doors. Where did we go to get in here? It looked like a normal store on the outside. This place is crazy. What? I already found it?
Garden of Earthly Delights?
No.
Oh man, great movie. Very elegant. Panned by the critics though. But the director is a badass. He personally showed up to one of those ceremonies to accept the award for the worst movie of the year.
We do not need to bow to outside pressure.
Easier said than done, my man.
It takes courage to not give in to the pressure.
Oh yeah, it does. But hey, if that director can resist it, then why the hell can't I, right? But let's get back to it, because that's not our tape.
Pickles will remember that. Can we scan everything first before we start picking the tapes up? I miss going to video rental stores. Being able to actually go down the line, pick up a video, look at its art, and read the back of it. Something that can't be beat. You don't really get that from streaming. Trying to find a movie to watch on streaming is so much worse. Still telling us to go over here. Investigate drama and thriller, but it says there's no match. Wait. Oh, here's another one we can look at.
Kind Shepherd?
Love that one. You know, that movie could have never happened. The director threw out the script after reading a couple of pages. Thankfully, his wife picked it out of the trash, and after reading it, she forced her husband to give it another look.
Everyone deserves a second chance.
Do we? I'm not so sure about that.
Alex Murphy was given a second chance.
But I mean, you really deserved it. Which is something I couldn't say about a lot of people. Anyway, I don't want to spoil the mood, but that's not the tape we're looking for.
Nothing in thriller or drama.
Okay, how about you check in the sci-fi and action section? I'll have a look at horror.
Celestial Decay.
Classic. Still waiting for a sequel, but the guy who did that one has never made a part 2 in his career. But he said that if he ever did, he'd do a sequel to that one. How do you feel about that? Sequels, remakes, comic book adaptations, etc.
They give hope that there is more.
Yeah. Plus, you get to meet the characters you liked again. That's why I don't hate them. Anyway, risking to sound like a broken record, that's not the tape we're looking for.
What am I gaining from the relationship with Pickles? There's got to be alternate outcomes to him.
Eve's Flower.
Beautiful depiction of violence in that one.
Do you think violence can be beautiful?
It's just shown with a different sensibility to what we're used to. Maybe because the guy's European. You know how they are. It's different. It's cool, is all I'm saying.
Recognizing beauty in something ugly is a unique feature.
Doesn't pay the bills, though. Then again, I don't have bills to pay anyway.
You know movies. There is value in that.
Yep. There's nothing better than a good movie. But we're still missing our tape. Hey, I think I found it. I messed up the title a little. It's called Me, Sire. But here it is.
Isn't that the tape we're looking for?
Tape?
What?
What tape? You like movies? Do you want to shoot an action
Oh my gosh, are we getting into this in here?
Till it comes out on VHS.
Lights, camera, action!
What?
I need a hand over here!
Do you need assistance?
What the heck, man? We can't go anywhere without getting into shootout. Are you guys shooting me through the gates? Get out of here. Is there still another one? What? Where'd you come from? Poor video store owner. Got his place shut off. Actually, nothing looks too bad in here. Other than the other than the blood and brain matter he's going to have to get cleaned out of his carpets. We never got a chance to talk to him. There was an option to talk to him. I'm curious what he would have said if he would have directed us right to it. But then we would have missed the conversations we had with Pickles.
First, I hear a bunch of movie puns, and then everyone starts shooting. It all happens so fast.
We were there. You didn't notice us?
Where is Pickles?
He ran out the back door.
Where will I find him?
I don't know. But homeless or not, you still have to give an address to get a membership card. Try the computer. Maybe you'll find something there.
Can't go out the back door. He's asking about the damage. I thought they were shooting up the tapes, but I didn't notice any damage afterwards. You lose some tapes? Yeah, there's no bullets holes here. This is definitely where they were shooting. Warning, it is a crime to rent a film for adults to a person who is under 18 years old. Of course. Okay. Brick Fist, how is it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday. How are you doing? Is that so? That's a weird coincidence then. 'Cause Panda's in here too. What? Red Dead Redemption 2 was a very long playthrough. We played that for many months. One of the longest. It might be the longest playthrough we've done. Definitely the longest single playthrough we've done. Like just in one sitting for without replaying anything. Yeah, I think we almost did like 40 different streams for just the first playthrough. And then we did the entire replay through as well. The last rented tape, Sticky Pickles and Sweeties? What? Gone with the Sprint. Banjo Strikes Back, The Bad, The Fat, and The Dirty. Oh gosh, we got titles on all these guys. Flopsy and CO, Two Girls Gone Bland. Prejudice and Cigarettes, The Testimony of a Gypsy. What the heck? Portal Combat. cruel kittens strike back. All right. let's go. Yeah, but rightfully so, right? Red Dead Redemption 2 is so freaking good. Yeah, right. Pickles just abandoned us. I mean, he's not bulletproof. I guess I can't completely blame him for taking off. Yeah, it is. It really is. Hopefully a Red Dead Redemption 3 is not too far around the corner. I'm just worried it's going to be like it's going to be another 10 years after GTA 6 drops before we see it. I'd say best case scenario, hopefully we can, well, we can hope maybe it'll only be like 5 years at most after GTA 6 drops. That's so sad thinking about that. That's so far out. Pickles, you in here?
You're all right.
Talk.
I overheard some torchheads saying that they were running away from the cops and went through that video store. They had a wad of drug money on them and didn't want the cops taking it, so they hid it in one of the VHS cases.
What?
I misheard the title, so I needed help.
Yeah, dude, he tricked us. How do we want to approach this, man? Do we let him off? I mean, all of these are still saying it. I did not sign up for this. It's just the tame version of all of these.
That is not the kind of help I was willing to provide.
Come on, give me a break. I fucked up, I know. And I get that you're on a mission to save my life or something. With all that great advice of yours, it takes courage. Sorry to disappoint you, Dad. But I'm lacking in that department. There's just one thing that I need right now.
Which is?
All I need right now is a fix. So, let me keep the money. You won't hear me asking about anything else.
Are you asking a police officer to leave you with money from nuke distribution?
I know you're a police officer first, but can't you be a friend this one fucking time?
I am not doing this as a police officer. I am doing it as a friend. Hand over the case.
You can't do this to me, man.
I just did.
Fuck you, Tin Man. I earned that money fair and square.
Funny thing is that it said that was the... It did say that was the empathetic reply, right? We're essentially doing the right thing. Because, yeah, he needs to get off of it. But yeah, he's not happy. He's not happy with us. Like I said, I don't know where this relationship is going. Like, what the possible outcome Pickles can have by the end of the game. Yeah, and I am curious. We talked about that a little bit during the Red Dead Redemption because a lot of people have been saying, are the new games from Rockstar going to be still good when a bunch of the creative heads have left the company? Hauser and whatnot. And fair enough. But GTA 6, they did help work on that to some extent. So if GTA 6 turns out to be good, it could be because they had some creative input before they left. I don't think we'll know for sure whether or not Rockstar can still produce excellent quality stuff until we get something like Red Dead Redemption 3, where they had no input or say at all in the production. Now, if GTA 6 turns out bad or disappointing to some degree, you could possibly say it's because they left. We won't know until we get it. But yeah, I agree. I think all the games from Rockstar have been fantastic. They're all masterpieces in their own right, but I would say Red Dead Redemption 2 is like the masterpiece that they put out. I think it's the best thing that they've created. Easily. That's why I'm like, I'm looking forward to GTA 6, but I would be genuinely crazy excited if Red Dead Redemption 3 was coming out. Alright, back to the main quest. Wait, what is over here? We have two different locations. Oh, question ban or paranoid vagrant. Alright, so hold on. Let's... Okay, so yeah, Spike has become primary lead in the investigation. Met the old man. His call is an honor, however, his intentions behind the meeting are unknown. Yeah, it doesn't have the update on what we talked about with Pickles. I actually don't know which one's which that we're going to. It doesn't specify. It probably would if we looked at the map. Whatever, we're gonna go over here since we're already over here. It's Ben. We've already dealt with Ben before.
Greetings, citizen.
The best cop in the hood is back. How can I be of service?
I am here in regards to a fugitive.
Oh, damn. What is wrong with this thing? I need to get that car down, or God knows what might happen. Can you help me out with this? It's new and I don't know where I put the manual.
Stand back.
Go on then. Let's see how it's done. I thought you knew how to bring that car down. Can't be that hard. It doesn't start. Pop the hood.
We're gonna break his stuff, man.
So, do you know what the problem is?
The coil has been disconnected.
That would explain the car not starting.
This is highlighted. We can't do anything with it.
Spark plugs are not the main culprit. There is no power. Battery is fine, stable, above 12 volts.
That's one thing checked off then.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I detected an electric current inside the cooling tank. I recommend grounding it to fix the problem, but I am sure...
I'm guessing it's an easy fix. It started. We're on the money. Well done, RoboCop. You are one serious Swiss Army man.
I am best at catching criminals. I should get back to it.
You said earlier you were looking for someone.
A biker. Have you repaired any motorcycles recently?
As a matter of fact, I did. This big, chunky guy showed up. Bald head, big ears, and spiky beard. Wasn't really warm and cuddly, but he paid cash in advance. So why would I refuse?
Do you know the whereabouts of this individual?
I don't, but he asked me if I do paint jobs too. Then showed me a ripped-out page that had a tattoo design on it. He asked me to spray a mean-looking bird onto his gas tank.
Why do you think the design was intended for a tattoo?
The page he handed me had other graphics, which were clearly tattoo designs. And, as far as I remember, it had the address of a tattoo parlor that's close by printed on the bottom of the page.
What was the design you sprayed onto his motorcycle?
It was some sort of bird, but I don't know what it's called. I'm not a botanist. But it had a bald head.
Thank you for the information. Proceeding to the tattoo parlor.
Can't go the other route anymore. I guess we know what we need to know. I do like that we're technically committing a crime, running around through the streets, jaywalking nonstop, not sticking to the sidewalks. It was Pickles that pointed that out, wasn't it? Oh, shoot.
Murphy, could you give us a hand? It's gotten real ugly in there.
What happened?
Can you believe this? A bunch of repeat offenders came up with a bright idea to storm the courthouse. For some reason, they think that if they destroy it, their prior convictions will go away. They took hostages and are now demanding both a 6,000 SUX and a plane to Acapulco.
Acapulco is a war zone.
I don't think these guys follow the news. But I'm afraid that it may be too late to rescue the hostages if we wait for SWAT.
If they want to fly into a war zone, I have first-class tickets for them.
Okay. Now we can go in. Now we can go inside. We're gonna set these off, aren't we?
You think you can take us? Don't just fucking
Hello. Who's these other two? Did he say that while falling down? Who said that? Who said that? I'm gonna kill you for this as he falls.
start shooting their heads off, they don't meet our demands soon. Who? Hostages? The police? That's the problem, man. We're still waiting because nobody can understand what you mean. You don't make our demands clear enough. They're probably thinking, why do we need an SUX if we want a plane too? Listen and shut up. Where's that fucking stopping coming from?
You haven't been making any stopping. You've just been listening this whole time. Maybe we need to get in there to access... Well, it's got both of these areas marked. Hold on. Did we miss something in here? No. Just got both areas highlighted. I don't know. We might have to go up there. I don't see anything here, though, specifically. Yeah, it's good. I'm liking it. It's good. Alright, let's go over here. Any walls we can break through? It says find an access card, but you can't get in this room without an access card. Let's see. There's no breakable walls over here. So shoot, man, we might not be able to get in here at all without it. Nope, here we go. Here we go. Did I miss evidence in the other room? Let's see. Yeah, we did. Shoot, we still haven't looked at our new motherboard that we found. I mean, I'm liking this one that we're currently running. What? What? Oh. Oh gosh. How did that happen? How did he fly up like that? Then he landed on this guy.
Oh God, heaven itself has sent you, Robo. God, that was a nightmare.
Robo, if you could call my boss and confirm what happened here. He wouldn't believe that I was taken hostage for the 3rd time this week.
Stay here. The police will come to question
This is
you.
the 3rd time? Did I do this? Where's all this blood from? Did he do this? We make such a mess. She just needs to go out there and get interviewed by the news team. Why do I gotta tell her boss? We didn't throw a bench at anybody. We should have made an effort to do that. Isn't this the exact same board that's in the police station? It might be. I think we're done here. Let's get out of here. It's weird seeing how nice and clean it is in here. And then it's so and crazy dirty right outside.
Hey, Robo, you showed them. It was a pleasure to work with you.
How do you know? You weren't in there. How do you know I showed anybody? For all you know, they all gave up. Or shot each other.
Did some idiot confuse the courthouse with a bank again?
No, I heard one of the accused decided to defend himself, but I think he took things too literally.
Oh my gosh. You hear that, boys? Alright, I think we've done all the side missions we can do in the area. I think that's it. How do we get in here? Question the tattoo artist. Where's the entrance to the tattoo? Oh, it's right here.
Full metal armor and you still want piercings. Hey, respect.
Why are you making that assumption? Why do you think I want piercings? Maybe I want a tattoo on my mouth.
I am not here for that.
A tattoo, then. It'll really bring out that jawline.
Exactly.
My body wears enough scars.
Believe me, you can never have enough of these puppies. Anyway, if you're not here for inking, what do you want?
A biker called Spike. I heard he was your customer.
I don't serve no bikers. Don't know who told you that, but it's a load of bull.
Are you denying making tattoos for the street vultures?
You've got no proof, cop. Now stay off my case. I need to get back to my work.
Vultures mentioned on several pages. We could probably just immediately go back and talk to him about that.
What next? You gonna try to tell me that I'm smuggling nuke in a red inker?
Do you?
You still...
I found evidence of your connections to the biker gang.
I'm not telling you nothing, cop.
Spike and what is left of the street vultures are going down. It is your choice if you want to join them.
Ah, fuck. I told him not to come in here when he was so hot. He brought this on himself.
Where is he?
He's got a place nearby somewhere, but I don't know where exactly.
I am afraid this information is too vague.
His motorcycle must be parked outside. It's some sort of chopper. I don't know. You can check the plate number on that photo.
Wise choice for a scum artist.
Oh, I can't concentrate with all those reflections bouncing off your armor.
Uh-huh. That was actually fairly easy to get him to tell him where he is. You think he would still fib about it?
Hey, RoboCop. Mr. Mills would like to have a word. He's waiting in the car.
What? Busy. What? Should we ignore him? I don't want to talk to Mr. Mills right now.
Come on, come on.
It is an honor to finally meet the hero of the city in person. It's a shame that our basketball team can't fill us with similar pride. Yeah, just lost to Atlanta. Some say it's because of a lack of team players. Do you think it's that important? Being a team player?
Not every team is worth joining.
You have a very multifaceted outlook. Impressive. As for me, I have always valued team play. That was the way things were when my parents worked for the city. My grandfather used to tell me that this neighborhood was a great place for an evening stroll. Now it's different. Cusack allows the city to be taken over by criminals. He can't stop it because he's not a team player. He fails to realize that OCP has given this city its most precious treasure. You. I want to work with you and OCP to improve this city. I want to take care of your interests. It's about time someone did. But to make it a reality, we would need your support. So, what do you think about getting involved in politics?
So yeah, this has got to be... Are we going down the Cusack line or are we going down the Mills line? I mean, can we be friendly to both of them? Because we're not a passive observer. Not if we're backing Cusack to some degree. I'm curious if what happens if we tell him it's a civic duty.
Involvement in politics is a civic duty.
I'm glad you think so. You are the symbol of the city. Everything you do, everything you say has a political impact. No matter if you talk privately or publicly. You should choose what you want to represent. Incompetence and unaccountability, or partnership and determination. Only one of these paths leads Detroit to its former glory. You say you wouldn't join every team. So, let's create a team that you would want to be a part of. We have a common goal. Together, it will be easier to achieve it. Now, you'll have to forgive me. We're already late for another meeting. Now think about what we've discussed. About what we can do for this city. Together, as a team. I count on your support.
Oh, look. So let me guess.
They
Depends.
say that if Mills wins, we'll all get an apartment in Delta City.
Screw that. I'm homeless by choice.
Okay. So yeah, so I'm going to assume, like, We must have been making like positive choices to the first time we were in this city, so I'm assuming this would have looked negative if we hadn't. Well, that was easy.
I'm so glad you're here. I can deal with screams and fights, but this music is driving me crazy. My head, it's like a hangover. Wait, maybe it is a hangover.
Like his rag keeps glitching out. This is the only song that anybody listens to. Is he listening to it? Does that feel like a conflict?
Still no joy with the broadcast.
Oh, I guess it makes sense.
Be quiet, yes, they're working in no time, Mr. Wendell. So, yes, you won't screw it up.
He's using you, just like he used us. He hired us, but he failed to deliver. That's why we want to get what we were owed. Ah! Oh!
Talk about a sore loser. You had your chance and you blew it. Now it's the poor chance turn. Deal with it, biker bitch.
It's a shame I'm stupid. Would I be kidding?
Oh shit, we've got company.
Mind if I join the party?
You weren't invited. Let's crush this tin can.
Oh, we got a safe somewhere. Where's this safe at, Spike? You seen a safe out here? It's your safe, isn't it? Where do you keep your safe at? Here it is.
What did Wendell make you do?
You saw it yourself. He needed us to extract brains from corpses. Most of my men didn't have the stomach for it.
Why brains?
He would never say. Wendell keeps his cards close to his chest.
Where is he?
When? Now? My bet it'd be in front of a screen, wherever that fucking signal is supposed to reach. 'Cause he's always watching.
Operator, requesting an ambulance. One unconscious fugitive suffering heavy blood loss.
Did all these guys regrow their heads? They did. And all their blood and brains are gone. They all look totally fine, except this guy. The splits that he is doing does not look good.
Operator, Wendell's trail leads to the outskirts west of town, continuing pursuit.
Is that our first quest that we only just now got done? It might have been, I don't know. Has it all just been one long quest that we've had since the beginning? Alright, so we should be done here. I think we did all the side missions. Oh, actually we have a gang stash that we missed up here. Let's go grab that. Not up here. Is there anything up here? Here, kitty cat. Where is the cat? I don't know. I hear a cat. I don't see a cat. Oh, there, the kitty cat. No petting mechanic. All right, let's take one last close look at the map. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. Let's get out of here. I need fast travel right now. Or a way to get up on the highway if it would let me exit that way. Now I want to see if we can. Now that we've completed the mission, let's not go to the car. Let's see what happens if we just walk up onto the highway. Yeah, because we're supposed to leave. Okay. I don't know when we would ever be able to leave going this way. Why does it even show this? I guess it would make sense to have it blocked off. Alright, we can't leave on foot. Let's go get our car. Okay, Wendell Antonowski is now working with the Torchheads and, for unknown reasons, wanted to broadcast Spike's execution to someone at the abandoned shopping mall. Head to that location in case Wendell is there as well. He won't be, right? That wouldn't make sense. Goodwood? Or does it say Ghoul Wool? I guess it would be God Wad if it was. So, is it Ghoul Wool? I like Goodwood better. Ghoul Wool. Oh wait. It's Cool Wool. It's Cool Wool. Oh. Is it? Cool Wool. Excellent. Sure, I guess, yeah. I don't know why I saw it as a G. Ghoul Wool. Zip and Zap. Why do they have so many of the same stores in this mall? That can't be efficient. Zip and Zap, Cool Wool. Look at how many Cool Wools there are. Bolton Shoes, Vons, Shoe. Jolly Burger, yes. That's the only food in the whole mall. Jolly Burger. Global Record, World Vision. VHEs? Viages? Is it Viages? Whitwer's Choice. Whitter's Choice. Sam's Souvenirs. Brown and Blue. Did they make signs for every single one of these places? They did. Zip and Zap. This is why my playthroughs take so long. I want to explore the rest of the mall. I want to go over here. Maybe we'll get to. There's 3 floors in this mall. Or 4, apparently. The Auto 9 Beretta. I can't pull guns out. But, do we even have that? What is his gun? But yeah, we can't pull guns out. It's alright. We'll probably be using it in a second, but yeah, I don't think there's any way to actually pull out the guns. The game basically dictates whether or not you have it out or whether you holster it. I don't think there's any way to force it.
First they can't even connect a few fucking cables, and now they don't even answer.
Gosh, how is she already here? Well, Wendell is here. It's impossible for us to be quiet. We can't be quiet.
He's waiting for some bigwig to show up. He's planning to do some psycho presentation.
And who is the bigwig?
That's what I want to find out.
Mr. W, we still have no contact with the funhouse.
I'm on the phone. We're ready. I understand, but please tell him that this is not a meeting that can be postponed. I see.
So, they ain't coming, right? Fucking suits!
Keep your anger to yourself, or I'll share mine with you.
What?
Who's there? Show yourself!
You'd better not.
As you wish, creep. You are under arrest. Come quietly.
Do you really believe that's what's gonna happen? Take care of him, boys. I'll meet you on the roof.
I mean, if they didn't
What's up,
shoot
metal
at
freak?
us.
Forget where you left your car?
You better go, Miss Ortiz. It seems there will be trouble.
I wonder if we could penetrate through these if we had the means. We could try. Nope. Doesn't go all the way through. But I feel like I saw... We don't have the board for that, do we? Oh no, we do. Piercing bullets improve effectiveness against armored enemies. So, sadly, no, we do not have the means to shoot through this stuff. Oh my... What? Where'd they go? Oh, great. Of course we're glitching out.
Alex? Is that you? Come to us.
Yeah, Dad, we're waiting for you.
Are we back? Okay, we're back.
Dad? Are you coming?
It's always endless hallways for our messed up brain.
Dad? Dad, are you here? I'm scared. Come find me, please. Why won't you come for me, Dad? Don't leave me, please. Don't leave me alone.
What? Were we having the memories of when the mall was open? What is happening? Okay, we can knock their heads off, but we can't knock them over.
Offers at Juneberry Mall. Now a free gift for engaged couples. Goldfinch Jewelry has a discount on wedding rings. Choose something special. It's a symbol of your love and something for her to remember you by after you decided to get yourself killed and leave your family all alone, Alex Murphy. Don't hesitate. Come and take advantage of our offer.
Losing our minds.
Murphy! Over here, Murphy!
There's a lot of areas we can cover up here. Hopefully we're not missing any secrets. Vanderbergs.
Is that you? You look different. You're scaring me. I don't like how scary you are now.
It's not your dad, kid. It's not even a police officer. I don't know what it is anymore.
What? If it didn't show the subtitles saying that that's Anne Lewis, I don't think it would have registered to me that was supposed to be Lewis. So is that her wife? Who's talking?
Hi, you've reached the Vanderberg store. Please leave a message.
The remains of my husband, a police officer killed in the line of duty, were used to create some kind of a metal monster. I need to bury it to move forward with my life. Do you have a funeral suit that would fit that empty shell?
Well, these aren't memories. They're not even echoes. We're like making up stuff in our head. Our very, very messed up head.
It thinks itself as human.
A world-class husband. A father. A cop.
They're all gone.
Did you hear? It's true. You're not one of us anymore.
You're not human.
And you're not a real cop. You're just the rotting remains of
Alex Murphy.
You're something that should
never
have been.
Something that should
not exist. We have to fix you. We have to erase you. And we will. Just come to us. Come to the rooftop.
We're
waiting.
What? It's one thing to have flashbacks. What does it mean for his psyche that he's imagining all the people he knows saying these terrible things about him? We're in an endless labyrinth. I'm going nuts. Reed, not you too.
It's the crap that is stuck to our shield. A cuckoo egg planted by OCP. We need to clear our station of this shit. We must smash that thing. Fire at will.
Oh, are we fighting back? Can we avoid fighting back? Oh, it's not letting me run away.
You're not one of us. You feel that too, don't you?
Oh, Ed's gone. Oh my gosh. Why, Reed? Why? Well, there's our painting.
You're back. There's coffee in the kitchen.
This place is so fancy. And a little weird.
Do you like it? The mug.
Kinda-
Dad, can you fix the camera? I think something's broken.
Camera? Hey, cinnamon rolls. We finally got some. Eat. Eat. World-class husband. I don't know what I would do if my wife got me that. It'd be so corny. I'd be like, why? Why did you buy this? This is a weird place. Look, it's more like a museum. What? Look at this random this random surge protector that's right here. With the world's shortest cord. Could you imagine if this was a real place? Or if you lived here? It'd be like being stuck in a fever dream at all times.
Hey, you fixed it!
What?
Remember I'm playing a game this afternoon?
Dad wouldn't miss it, would he?
Pick me up at the station. I'll grab my gear.
Look at this crazy ass photo.
Do you really have to go? You look so sexy in that uniform.
What?
Why won't you stay a little longer?
Our son was a little devil one year. You think this was a photo taken around Halloween, or did he just dress like that all the time? This was his first day of school. Go get him, son. Well, this part of the house is way less impressive.
Why are you here?
I know where we're going.
Love your family.
No attachments, no leverage. This is a gift.
Don't take him away from me!
Everyone wants to be back home with their families. Be back home.
We're stuck inside of our head, Mario. We're going crazy. If Murphy / RoboCop had any semblance of reality to them, I would think experiences like this would make it would make him feel like there's a responsibility to maybe not go out until he could figure out why this is happening to him. Because this would be crazy. We have to assume that RoboCop is just standing still somewhere right now while this is going on in his head. But you never know, like, if something might break in him. He glitches out, just starts firing his gun. He doesn't know where he's shooting it at. How's it going, Mario? Welcome back. Happy Saturday.
No!
Welcome, Chopper. Let's take a stroll through your old home.
Do you think you can just go back? Go on with your life like nothing happened?
This is a one-family house built by ZM Industries. It's for sale because the head of the family to which it belonged was shot in the head.
Your family has forgotten you. Why do you want to remember them? You attach yourself to something that is the weakest in you. To the part that's still human.
Have you thought it over? Why not make me an offer?
Why carry this burden? What is your sacrifice worth? Holding on to them makes you weak. Destroy them. Destroy them before they destroy you.
Alex Murphy, the one and the only. I'm here because you have something that belongs to me. You have my badge. Lewis gave it to me. Lewis is hurt because of you. Because you keep insisting that you're something that you're not. You think that you are a fusion of me in this metal armor, but you're not me. Not even a part of me. I'm dead, and I want to finally rest, but you won't let me. Your delusions keep tormenting me and my family. You need to let us go. I want my badge back. I have it, so I remember. Remember what? The lie? Lewis knows us. She would not lie. Give it to me. It's mine. But, Lewis, I want it back. This is my badge. Then I'll have to take it back myself.
What? Don't shoot yourself, RoboCop.
You are strong enough to take him. Don't forget you have a partner who's counting on you. Take this gift. Don't forget who you are. Alex Murphy.
Okay.
Get up, Robo. Get up, for God's sake.
Shoot, we fell on the ground? We weren't just standing. We fell on the ground.
Where's the chopper? The cops will be here
What?
any...
Wendell Antonowski.
Haven't you had enough yet?
What?
You are under arrest. You have the right to remain silent.
Relax. I'm not your enemy. If I were, you would have already...
You have the right to an attorney.
I wanted to help you. Release you from the burden of your past life, of your memories. But you don't want to lose them, right? Now I get it.
Anything you say may be used against you.
I can give you back those memories. All of them. We should help each other. We have the same boss!
Police!
God damn it, you again?
People need to see this.
Cuff him. He is a cop killer.
Hands behind your back!
Can you hand me my lighter? It's a family heirloom. I wouldn't want to lose it.
You mean this trinket? It'll be safer in the prison depository. You'll pick it up yourself in, I don't know, 150 years?
Plenty of time for rehabilitation.
Well, that's gotta be foreshadowing.
Top story. Wendell Antonowski, the infamous new guy in town, has been apprehended today. RoboCop was able to capture Antonowski, as reported by an eyewitness. Channel 9's Samantha Ortiz. Unfortunately, no footage of the event has emerged. RoboCop's efforts have prompted a public debate regarding his status as a human being. Here's a statement from John Mills, a candidate for the mayor's office in the upcoming mayoral election.
Today, RoboCop has done more for this city than the current administration has done in its entire term. That's why I feel that it's time to give something back. If elected, I will be advocating to grant RoboCop the status of a free, living human being. That's right. Vote Mills, vote RoboCop.
Staying on the topic of OCP, the CEO of Omni Consumer Products suffered a heart attack earlier today. The self-made entrepreneur has been taken to the Gibson Memorial Hospital for observation. His condition is stable. We wish you a speedy recovery.
Wendell's in prison and the old man is on his way out? Could this day be any better? Jeez, Steph, don't you have any respect? Here's the man of the hour.
Congrats, Robo. You caught that bastard for what he did to Lewis.
We are not done yet.
Murphy, come talk to me after you're done with your evaluation.
Yeah, let's see. I feel like backing Kuzak makes more sense, but I don't know if we've already gone down a path with Mills. Can we just choose not to back either of them? I don't know. I don't know which is the right way. Okay, yeah, according to this, you can back one or the other or choose not to back either. What kind of consequences are we looking at if we choose not to back up either? Is that bad? This game has a lot of different paths that you can take. I don't know. I don't know. We'll decide what to do. I don't know if there's going to be a time where we have to choose or if it's just literally coming down to what we say to them at the time that we're given the opportunity to talk to them. That's the only problem that I'm conflicted with is... Yeah, do we, do we just try to make both of them happy? Or do we just go negative both directions? If we're wanting to take that path, if we are wanting to take the path of, you know, not really going back, if we're not wanting to back either of them, but is there just going to come a point where it's like you have to choose one way or the other? I don't know. That's going to be the only thing I'm not sure about. Or does it make sense that you want to back up somebody like Kuzak because he's against OCP? There doesn't feel like there's a right answer to any of this, to be honest. I don't know. I guess we'll see. We'll play it by ear, but I don't want to mess it up. I guess we could keep going the path right now and try to keep them off our backs. Make them, like, appease them, make them happy, but then in the end just don't choose one or the other. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But we're gonna call it there. It'll be a short-ish stream. It almost feels like appropriate to like cut the different parts that we're playing every time we go back to the station. I don't know if that's what it's gonna feel like it's gonna end up doing, because we actually did less main missions today than we have on the previous two streams. I think we only did, maybe we did 2. Oh no, we did 3. Okay. So it is the least amount of missions we've done on any of the streams, but yeah. Like I said, this might be a long playthrough. I'm taking my time. And I am trying to complete all the side missions as well. But we'll call it there. We will call it there, and we will be back. We will be back next week. There is no stream tomorrow. We should be back to our regular schedule next week, so we should be back next Thursday. Well, thank you for tuning in, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't yet already. Subscribe if you'd like to be notified of future streams, and if you are watching this at a later time, thank you for taking the time to do so. Until I see you next weekend, everybody sleep well, be well, stay chill, stay relaxed, and I hope to see you then. Absolutely, Mario. Thanks for stopping in. Take it easy. Have a great rest of your weekend. Good night and goodbye.